Hey guys, welcome back to some more Fallout.
Hiya.
What to do? Talk to McBride. Pimping ain't easy. Let's go play with some hoes.
So much data.
Pimps and hoes, pimps and hoes. This'll be fun.
Well, this makes it easy for me to conduct a physical inspection at least.
Shit's got ambush all over it. You're mine now, rookie!
There you are.
Bathed in your blood! Ain't nothing. You're still alive?
This is no game, human. We win. You die.
Continued hostilities is not advised.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Visual contact broken. Your actions could result.
Starsky, seriously, pimps get no respect these days. Anyone can rob a caravan or sell cams, but being a pimp is a whole nother thing. Since the beginning of recorded history, pimps have been treated as parasites who use the threat of violence to recruit, retain, and prey upon hoes. And while that generalization is more or less true, it can't be legitimately used to condemn the entire occupation. Pimps are simply brokers. We help two parties engage in a transaction more efficiently, more safely, and for less cost than if the parties contracted on their own. The customer avoids wasted time searching for a choice hoe and also has the advantage of knowing that the hoe comes recommended by the pimp. The hoe saves time that would otherwise be spent street walking and bar hopping to search for customers. We also provide hoes with protection, both physical protection against undesirable customers and protection from those who would seek to prevent hoes from doing what hoes do. And yet people still call us pimps like it's a bad thing. Wait, hold up. Sorry. Had to shoot a hoe. Skank. Bitch wouldn't pay me the 50 caps she owed me. Anyway, guard the hostages, kill anyone that shows up for the hostage exchange, and then head down the street to provide security for the gun deal that's going down. Huggy Bear. Oh god.
Hell yeah! Fuck this! I'll just lose and Get up! Get up!
Why is everything so dangerous?
Stubborn, I'll give you that. Ah!
Odds of your success are
How much you
virtually
got left
nil.
in you?
Can't escape me! Find them, human!
This is gonna be fun!
Resuming combat operations.
Strong makes you
Come on! Ah!
Resuming combat operations.
Kill them all! You hit like railroads! Catch!
Nothing!
Strike you!
Where are you? What
Now you went and got me mad!
Aw, man, come back! I was having fun.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Get some!
Hot protein!
Ain't nothing!
Now suffer for your arrogance! Strong not feel pain!
Caution! I am equipped with defensive capabilities.
Throwing grenade!
Off of me!
At least I can observe battlefield from here.
Break you!
Get up! Ah!
Vehicular injuries were
Nothing there
supposed
now.
to be the greatest threat up here. Studying physical injury could result in something, I suppose. believe I already have enough data on combat-related maladies. Yahoo!
Dead not need things. We take.
Someone there?
Take possession of the plasma weapons, deliver them to Colonel Klink in the bunker, no more fuck-ups, Schultz. Return to Sam. By Sam, I assume it means the Raider Emporium Sam Cruel, so off we go.
That's one way to avoid
Always
doing
get so
laundry.
jumpy after a fight.
Gotta be an end of this someday.
Excuse me.
Well,
Strong not
Glad to
like
see you made
this
it back.
place.
So, any problems dealing with the players?
The reward better be worth it.
Excellent. Looks like I chose the right person for the job. It'll be nice to have some proper hoes around here again. And the guns. Can't wait to swap out these shitty pipe weapons for some real weaponry. Here you go. Your payment. Just as promised. There's more where that came from, if you think you can handle it.
Hi.
If whatever you're going to say isn't related to tits or ass, I don't want to hear it.
Got any work?
Not right now, but I'll let you know when something comes up.
Never mind.
See you around.
what the hell gang you with anyway?
Yeah? Keep telling him we're running low on supply. Need to take more risks. If it looks dead, put one more in its
Hey
head
there.
for good measure.
Nice job
Why
retrieving
take the
those
chance?
teleportation schematics. You mind if I borrow you for a minute?
You have something for me?
By the way, my name's Mike. I handle various intel and asset recovery missions around here. I was thinking that while Jesse and his team are analyzing the teleporter schematics, we could get a jump start on the next steps to this project. You see, we've been contemplating a teleportation mass transit system for quite some time now. It's our belief that most of the Commonwealth's major problems can ultimately be traced back to a lack of reliable transportation infrastructure. In theory, if there were a safe and efficient public transit system to move both people and supplies almost instantly over long distances, that would be a game changer, and open the door to finally addressing some of the Commonwealth's underlying problems. Clean water and power, new construction, fire, police, and emergency services, you name it. Dependable transportation is the cornerstone to making all that possible.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
We think the best bet is to convert some of those Pulaski preservation shelters you see all over the place into working teleportation pods. To keep the logistics simple, each teleport pod would transport the traveler to a central hub. And from the central hub, a person could teleport to another pod almost anywhere in the Commonwealth. But if we're going to build a network of teleporters, the first thing we'll need is a ton of supplies. Also, to make this a safe form of travel, we'll need to clear out certain hostile factions from the areas surrounding the teleport pods. No one's going to use a transit system that teleports you into a pack of feral ghouls. Anyway, once we have the supplies and have secured the travel hubs, we can start converting the Pulaski shelters into teleport stations. That is, assuming that Jesse and his team can make sense of the schematics. In the meantime, I've put together a list of parts and supplies we'll need, as well as areas to clear. A couple other teams are handling the more easily obtainable stuff. But I've left the high-value parts for someone with your, shall we say, resourcefulness. So what do you think? Are you interested in helping us out on this?
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
Look, there's no money up front. But let me ask you something. Do you want to scrounge for caps and rescue idiot settlers for the rest of your life? Or do you want to come with us and change the world? If we build this thing, people will flock to it. Also, there's a back end on the deal. If you had a cap for every time someone used this transit system, well, you'd be a fairly rich person. So what do you say?
Sounds like a win-win to me.
All right. Here are the parts we need and the locations to clear. Good luck out there.
No enemies get here. Good for resting.
Hello.
Who? Who's there? Nothing there now.
Let's play, little gun. Strong make you explode!
My leg!
Yeah! Strong smash for that! Lucky hit! Get off me! Time, human! Human! You let them get away! What the fuck was that? So dead. Heard that? Strong nut, strong find you. Give up now, I'll make it quick. Get up! Who's that? First mistake, last mistake.
Time's up, bitch.
This is no game.
Don't win, dare ya?
We win.
Ain't scared
You
yet.
die.
Girl, you picked the wrong fight. Down.
Now you have to go.
Lucky head.
Bleed and die! The Commonwealth is ours! Only one of us survived this, and it won't be you! No one can beat strong! Show yourself, coward! Fight strong! You lose!
There you...
Too fun!
You are being shot at.
Let's
Enemy
do this.
unknown.
She vanished.
I may have detected unusual behavior. Odds of your success. You should get your hands after that. It's an unsanitary to handle your disease. Violent tendencies greatly decrease your life expectancy. I am equipped with defensive capabilities.
Throwing grenade!
At least I can observe battlefield traumas. Greatest threat up here.
Bathe in your blood!
You are really pissing me off!
Kill!
Hey, do you need something from me?
Glow hurt human. But strong never lose! Out there. So gonna splatter your brains! never leave here alive! I am super mutant! I am unstoppable!
Again, I have survived the hostilities.
Hey,
You need something, yeah? We are fighting?
get him.
Why not a civilized discussion instead? Hostiles.
Okay, who's next?
Hey,
May I be of assistance?
hey.
What do you need?
Hey, Bug. Sorry I didn't see you there. Same as it was before, man. I mean, until Douchey upgrades his mod, I'm not doing it, so... It's just a matter of waiting. Said he was going to be getting back into it at the beginning of September when he's back to school, so... Hoping sometime in the next month or so. But, if it's not up by the end of October, I'm going to be starting with or without it. I mean, it'd be nice to start with it, but I mean, I don't want to wait forever.
Oh no. The body can repair tissue damage. Let's do it. We must really open the
This is gonna be fun! You can't hide forever. Ain't nothing.
Lucky hit!
Your enemies have been dispatched.
Victor spoils.
Oh, I am in combat again. Oh, there is to be fighting. Well, madame.
I'm gonna tell you fucking throw out! What a... I can't see! You killed him! Gotta fucking pay for that!
Great to decrease your life expectancy.
Strong not being paid!
Engaging evasive maneuvers.
Heads up.
Are you giving me a... There is a lot more of this up here than I was led to believe.
I am strong! Strong that feel pain!
Heads up.
What? We appear to be under fire.
Potato! Do it! Scream! Scream for mercy!
Caution! I am equipped with defensive capabilities. A grenade has been dispatched. At least I can observe battlefield from us. Later, I will review these logs for relevant data. I believe a sniper has found us. What?
Gotta fight back.
I did something! Die! Run away! You proud human! I'm angry!
Vehicular injuries were supposed to be the greatest threat up here.
Hey. Go check that out.
Pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Look alive.
This what strong caring for human. Living take what dead leave.
I believe a sniper has found us. That is the right word, yes?
Hey! End of the line!
We appear to be under fire.
Time to die! Strong crush you! Strong want to hear you die!
I do not see them anymore. One must be careful with heights, yes?
Strong not find them. Got away.
Someone is nearby. Oh, perhaps they are friendly.
Oh, now it's on.
Returning fire.
It's called shooting straight, rookie.
Spread out! Find him!
Time's up, bitch.
Lucky here! I'll wear your... You hit like a railroad! This is no game, human!
Strong check guts too. Strong smash you for that! Suffer! Suffer and bleed! Now it's ain't nothing!
Yes.
Why is everything so...
Die already, asshole! Get away!
Unite!
Think you can win this?
You hit like a rag roach! Scream! Scream for your worthless life!
We are being shot at. Enemy unknown.
I need some goddamn fire support!
shooter. I believe that my steam packs have gone through extensive quality control. Would you like one?
Nothing else I needed.
As you say.
Look alive.
Trade is good.
Where'd that little bitch go?
This place is so violent.
We have pleased Adam. We are chosen.
Violent tendencies will greatly decrease your life expectancy.
You think that hurts strong?
Bind him with his blow. They give way for his blow.
At least I can observe Have you found something interesting? Vehicular injuries were supposed to be the greatest threat of you. Studying physical injury could result in something, I suppose. I believe I already have enough data on combat-related matters. I would prefer if there was a whole lot less of that.
Sweet.
Gonna be a good fight.
Again, I have survived the hostilities.
Now wear your guts around my neck.
You need something, yes?
Hey,
What do you want?
hey.
Here's what I have on me.
Hey,
May I? Be of assistance.
headed your way.
I have no choice.
I really enjoy this mod, but it's laggy as hell when you have more than 2 of these things. I'd have to remove this, I don't know. Thought for another time.
Well, there are plenty of
Excuse
objectives
me.
to choose from.
Hey, you're
The
back.
Commonwealth is still crawling
Any
with
trouble clearing the
ferals,
hostels and
super
retrieving the
mutants,
parts?
synths, you name it.
Let's just say those mutants have a new appreciation for the Dewey Decimal System. Boom.
All right. Well, while you were gone, Jesse's team figured out the teleportation schematics. We had enough initial parts to complete the conversion of a couple Plowski shelters into teleport pods. Figured we'd give you the honor of making the first trip. Head outside the base to the roof and give it a shot.
It's nice to have a positive outlook on the future for once.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
I think I ate too much.
Hey, welcome back. Nice to be meeting under more favorable circumstances. I just wanted to say thank you again for all you've done. As a token of our appreciation, I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. It's upstairs in the main hall, and feel free to use the workbenches and supplies. Once again, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your accommodations.
Got any work?
Not at the moment. We're still getting back on our feet, but I'll give you a holler when something comes up.
Have you ever thought about leaving the vault?
You know, it's funny. I imagine the first generation of residents in this bunker were terrified of being trapped down here. A couple generations later, they probably got used to the walls, until enough time passed, and it got so they depended on them. By the time we made teleportation work, no one wanted to leave. We ended up lying to our own people about the existence of life up top. It all seems so silly in hindsight. We institutionalized ourselves, gave everyone here a life sentence. And that's exactly what the Vault takes from you. Life. The part that counts anyway.
So what happens now?
Now we connect the Commonwealth and start rebuilding. Tell your science team they can use our lobby as the central hub for the teleportation network. Our proposal is to charge customers using the teleporters 20 caps per trip. Your team handles setup, security, and maintenance for the pods in the Commonwealth. Our group will run the central hub and maintain the server farm and other equipment that makes it all work. We split the proceeds 50-50. That's a win for us, for you guys, and of course for the customer. We'll send a friendly Vault Tech rep over to your HQ to iron out the details. And of course it goes without saying that you personally have a free lifetime pass to use the network as much as you want.
See you later, then.
Take care of yourself out there.
Need to relax.
So yeah, this is a viable replacement for fast travel if you're playing a survival mode. There's also the subway system from Fusion City, but that's been added as a separate mod download called Hookers of the Commonwealth. It adds the hookers and the subway. I don't know why I didn't just do the subway, but whatever. The subway still costs you 20 caps each time you run it, but this one's free, plus it earns you money. So if I ever go back and do survival, I might just remove the subway system and just use this one specifically. But it's great. So let's continue on.
I don't think we've met yet. Perhaps we can find some useful data here.
Wandered into a mirelurk nest. Nasty creatures put up more fight than you'd think. And man, do they stink.
So this is the end of the Outcast and Remnants mod. Basically you can just go around and look at all the different people from the quest, and there's a little kind of credits thing in the top left corner out there. Don't forget about the side quests. Thanks for playing, we hope you enjoyed the mod. You can even go around and check out who voiced all the different characters. If so, please remember to leave an endorsement, helps us gauge demand for adding additional content.
It's way worse than the last
Hate it
one.
when they beg. It's just you or me.
I'm gonna
Nothing
leave one for
personal.
Fusion City Rising while you're at it. Yep, definitely.
God, I hope the next one dies clean.
Huge thanks goes to the many modders that allow us to include the excellent work. Please see the credit section of the mod page. Hobo Super Mutant.
One last haul, then I call it quits.
I'll leave an endorsement for their work as well. Nazi assassin.
Nice.
Wonderful voice actors who brought the characters to life.
Perfect.
Outcast and Remnants by Thuggy Smurf, Recluse, and Formato 721. Jace 180 to Chuck Finley. Vertivert Ben. We'll see you next time. Add the mod to your tracking list. Nexus will notify you when there is additional content updates. I look forward to that. Back to our regular scheduled gaming.
Keep telling them we're running low on supply. We need to take more risks.
I love how the Trump guy just walked past at the very end. What? He thought that was it?
What
Well, here's some
wonders
more.
man can build when they aren't trying to kill each other.
Well, that was pretty much the main quest line for Outcast and Remnants. Now it's just all side quests. And those are a lot of fun. So let's keep going.
Oh, how wonderful.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
Hey.
You know what my biggest challenge in life is? Being this awesome and still staying humble? I'd say I'm doing a pretty good job though.
Got any work?
As a matter of fact, there is, if you're interested.
What did you have in mind?
So, the map you gave us to the treasure of Jamaica Plains turned out to be completely worthless. Vertiva was so furious he wanted to flay you and turn your corpse into a lawn ornament. I talked him out of it, but our bathroom is still out of order and I really gotta take a shit. So, unless you know a reliable plumber, we're moving on to plan B. About a year ago, someone stole the bottle cap press from the Shamrock Tap House. Since then, bottle caps have been showing up in strange places all over the Commonwealth. It's causing prices to rise to the point where residents in Diamond City have been complaining about stagflation. Diamond City issued a bounty on the fella they think is behind it. They call him Vertibird Ben. The job is to hunt down and kill Vertibird Ben and then return the bottle cap press to Diamond City. But we're not gonna do that, because fuck Diamond City. What makes those overprivileged fucking twats think they should be in charge of making bottle caps? Bullshit. That's our fucking job. So, here's what we're gonna do. We take out Vertibird Ben and retrieve the bottle cap press. But instead of returning the bottle cap press, we make a replica out of it, then burn it, and return the burnt press to Diamond City. After all, the bounty does not say anything about the press needing to be in working condition. Besides, I think we can be as responsible stewards of the currency as anybody else. So, what do you think? You ready to help us inject some purchasing power into the local economy?
Are caps really that important to you?
Holy shit, what is it with you and all these questions? If I had a bottle cap for every question you asked me, I wouldn't need a bottle cap press in the first place. The job is simple. Find Ben, kill him, bring the bottle cap press back, and... well, that's it. You wanna do it or not?
Alright, I'll do it.
Alright, excellent. Here's a note with the bounty info. Go make me proud.
Wanted, dead or alive, Vertibird Ben. The rate of inflation in Diamond City is too damn high. When nominal wages don't keep pace with the rate of inflation, real wages fall, the value of savings declines, and registered voters get angry and start throwing around terms like stagflation and the R word. Prices were stable until roughly a year ago, when the bottle cap press at the Shamrock Tap House disappeared. We think the disappearance is connected to the surge in inflation. Recently, bottle caps have been showing up in all sorts of weird places: trash cans, abandoned factories, safes that have been locked for hundreds of years, etc. Most stuff worth taking has been picked clean the past 200 years. Bottle caps all of a sudden showing up in random locations doesn't make sense unless somebody's been putting them there. The best lead we have is that a group of deranged economists who call themselves the Children of Mises, led by a fellow named Vertibird Ben, are the group behind the recent increase in the money supply. We have been unable to locate their base of operations. All we know is that they must be obtaining the metal and paint to make bottle caps from somewhere. The South Boston area near Dorchester Heights might be a good place to stake out, as Hester's Consumer Robotics and General Atomics factory used to be located there. The reward for bringing Vertibird Ben to justice and delivering the missing bottle cap press to Diamond City is 3,000 caps. Diamond City Mayor's office. Fuck that, I'm gonna give it to the Raiders.
Strong make decision.
I believe a sniper has found us.
Let's get close, Strong make it explode!
Continue hostilities and survive. Even.
Run 'em! Strong fight! Strong smash! Break you! Strong not feel pain!
Vigorous exercise.
Dead not need things, we take!
Heads up.
Strong make
You
decision.
must take care to reduce the radiation dose you absorb.
What did you decide?
Decide us. You and Strong. You good fighter. Good as super mutant. Fight beside Strong many times. You good leader. Better than Fist. Strong follow you always. You now Strong's leader.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Strong, you gain the Berserk perk. Awesome. What does that do? Relationship with Strong, when you fall below 25% health, you deal 40% more melee weapon damage. Nice. Cool, thank you. Moving on.
Who's there?
What the hell was that?
In response to the group of gunners who set up shop across the street at Mass Bay Medical, we need to upgrade security around the Federal Reserve building. Got some additional parts to add to your shopping list. The revised list is scrap metal, labels, paint, security cams, wiring, circuit boards, barricades. Regarding the extra security, I understand that your position that it doesn't matter because, as you say, in the long run we were all dead. But please just grab the fucking parts. We can debate your general theories later, but the rest of the committee, except for Marks and Krugman, agree that you're wrong, which is why you're on parts duty to begin with. Regards, Ben. Alright then. I have to go audit the bank. That's amazing.
Let's do this.
Out there! Somewhere! You die now, human!
What? What just happened? Your actions could result in injury. Figure you won't got it.
You hit like a rat! Kill us all! You still alive? Ain't personal, just you or me! Ashley Smith!
Time, human!
Vehicular injuries were supposed to be the greatest threat up here.
Nothing! Nothing!
Shouldn't the coroner be doing that instead?
What the fuck was that?
Why is everything so dangerous up here?
Smash you for that!
Future enemies have been dispatched. I am still intact. As much as there is something nearby.
Get some!
Identity unknown.
You're here to collect a bounty, I assume. You think you're the first to try?
No
It's not too late.
noises.
Turn around and
Walk
leave.
quietly.
But you still have that option.
Enemies hear us.
What?
There we go.
After all.
Huh?
Engaging defensive countermeasures.
That's it.
Odds of your
Yes. Nice. Got it. Yes. Got it. Sweet. Nice. That's it.
violent tendencies to greatly increase your life expectancy.
You think that hurts strong? Throwing grenade!
Get down!
Damn! Again, I have survived the hostilities.
Shit. Figure you won't just run, right?
Fourth floor.
We are being shot at. Unknown.
Ah, shit! Lot of blood. Someone help!
Enemies have been
What?
What's that noise?
We got trouble!
You must lose the people with all of us.
I'm blind!
Oh, God.
Why don't you people just leave us alone?
I can't see! Hit him from the sides! Just one day I'd like to not get shot at.
I can observe battlefield traumas. I believe we're supposed to find a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
Help!
That's it.
Hey!
Hmm? Come on. Who's there?
Got company! Can't see! Whoa!
Damn!
You've got guts and determination, I'll give you that. But you're in way over your head. You still want to push your luck?
Who? Let's do
Show
this!
yourself, coward!
I lost him!
Some vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Time to die!
What's that noise? What?
Someone help!
Getting tired yet?
No, you went and got me back!
Again! Do it again!
I would prefer if there was a whole lot less of that.
We'll kill you if we have
We appear to be under fire.
Shit!
Dangerous. Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Nice. Got it. Sweet.
Bottle caps started as a currency on the West Coast after the Great War. Each bottle cap was backed by and fully redeemable for a fixed amount of a valuable commodity. Pure water, something everybody wanted that was in scarce supply. Water is heavy to carry, and the bottle caps allowed people to trade water without actually exchanging the water. Besides being backed by a scarce and valuable resource, bottle caps served as an adequate form of currency for several other reasons. The tech used to make bottle caps was lost for the most part after the Great War. Painting, labels, and machining process, the type of metal used, were all difficult to replicate. So long as no one could make more bottle caps, the supply of caps was limited, portable, and easily recognizable. Eventually, bottle caps were replaced on the West Coast with NCR dollars, which were initially backed by gold until the Brotherhood of Steel destroyed the NCR's gold reserves. The problem with bottle caps on the East Coast is that they are no longer backed by a scarce and valuable enough resource. The implementation of Project Purity 10 years ago crashed the price of pure water by massively increasing the supply, as the Brotherhood of Steel started distributing pure water to settlements for free. Settlements in the Commonwealth being able to build their own water purifiers depresses the price of pure water even further. In short, bottle caps are no longer backed by a valuable enough commodity, making them unsuitable as a form of currency. History has shown that gold and silver possess the qualities necessary to serve as money in a larger measure than other commodities. Because of their beauty and luster, they have always been in demand for ornamental and decorative purposes, and more recently also been used for energy weapons and night vision scopes. Gold and silver are fairly durable, are easily melted and divisible to make coins of different denominations, and they are easily recognized. They have large value in small bulk and can be carried in a person's pockets or be transported in large amounts with little difficulty or expense. Finally, gold, and to a lesser degree silver, have a greater stability of value than most other commodities because of the comparatively limited supply and the elasticity of demand for them. But the best part, you can't print gold and silver. The longer that bottle caps continue to serve as currency, the worse the eventual crash will be when people realize they are holding a worthless medium of exchange and begin to panic. We aim to use a measured approach to aid the transition away from bottle caps. Our plan is simple: manufacture bottle caps, trade them for gold, and distribute the rest to random locations in the Commonwealth for the general population to find and spend. As the supply for caps increases, the purchasing power of each cap declines. People will gradually look to alternatives to serve as currency. If history is any guide, the public will eventually settle upon some combination of gold and silver as choice currency, and when that day comes, we will be the ones holding large reserves of gold and silver in the Commonwealth. Our plan appears to be working. Since we started distributing bottle caps, the consumer price index, as measured by our team, is up over 20%. As anticipated, the public has chosen to blame the symptoms and not the underlying problem. Diamond City and Bunker Hill have both issued bounties on my head. We've had to beef up security. But the more immediate concern is the group of gunners who moved in recently across the street at Mass Bay Medical. We don't stand a chance if they decide to focus their full resources on a raid of our facility. We've decided that the best short-term strategy is to hire them for security while we work out a contingency plan. They are also kind enough, or at least desperate enough for caps, to sell us some plasma weapons.
Huh? Hmm?
What the?
Let's do this!
Whoa, this is no good. You die.
Stopping physical injury could result in something,
Help
I
me,
suppose.
someone!
friend careful.
One day I got knocked a shot at.
I believe I already have enough data on combat-related maladies.
I ain't letting you get me.
Continuous hostilities is not advised.
Someone help!
The fuck? How did that kill me? That's bullshit.
You're here to collect a bounty, I assume. You think you're the first to try? It's not too late. Turn around and leave, but you still have that option.
There is no noise at all.
Going up.
Hey,
Four.
I'm going ham on this now. I'm not waiting all day.
Nah.
what just happened?
Engaging defensive counter.
You've got guts and determination. I'll give you that. But you're in way over your head.
Let's do this.
You still want to push your luck?
Dangerous. Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
You mess with
You can't hide forever.
Keep your head down. Someone help!
Continuous hostilities is not advised. This place is so violent.
Sweet.
Who's there?
What's that noise? What? What the? Not hiding.
We are being shot at. Enemy unknown.
Gonna be a good fight.
Monsieur, enemies have been dispatched. I suppose we should dispatch them. Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
Okay, you made it. I'm just on the other side of the door. Let's talk.
Hi.
And there you are, the most powerful person in the Commonwealth. Funny, I thought I had the distinction.
Who are you people, exactly?
We follow the teachings of a 20th century economist named Ludwig von Mises. Simply put, we believe in sound money, currency backed by a commodity with inherent value. At one time, using bottle caps as currency may have made sense on the West Coast, where pure water was rare, and caps could be freely exchanged for a set amount of pure water. But on the East Coast, that logic no longer holds true. Since the completion of Project Purity, pure water is no longer a scarce enough resource to back a currency. Not when any settlement can easily set up a water purifier. The only reason bottle caps still function as a currency is that people are used to them, but that situation is untenable. Caps are inherently worthless now, so a new form of money is necessary. For thousands of years, civilizations all over the world have tended to converge upon gold and silver as the two best choices for currency. All we're trying to do is speed up the transition.
You're pretty popular right now. Seems like half the Commonwealth is looking for you.
That's just proof that our plan is working. We've exposed bottle caps for what they really are, a worthless currency backed by nothing. As more people come to realize that, the shift to a gold-backed currency is inevitable. Of course, a transition to a new monetary system is never without its hiccups. And those whose livelihood depends on the status quo will fight to protect it. Hence the bounties that various leaders have been placing on me.
Give me a reason not to kill you.
Look, I never really wanted to be a banker. My true passion is baseball. I've always wanted to start a baseball league and run it as the commissioner. But nowadays, there are so few people left who remember how to play the game. Anyway, counterfeiting bottle caps is harder than most people think. If you want my job, take it. Let me leave in peace with enough golden caps to start my baseball league, and you'll never hear from me again.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
See, I knew you'd see reason. The bottle cap press is right over there. Good luck with it. I'm out of here.
Vertebrate band has gathered most of his belongings and left. It is unknown whether he will counter the remaining children of Mises again. Okay then. That looks fucking amazing.
I have seen pictures of that.
Worst kind of human junk.
Going up.
Excuse me.
Hey, glad to see you made it back. Any problems tracking down Bird Ben?
I've been in worse situations, but it's not something I want to do every day.
Ah, excellent once again. It looks like I chose the right person for the job. And I see you got the ball cap press as well. Can't wait to fire that baby up. Here you go. Your payment is promised. There's more where that came from, if you think you can handle it.
Excuse me.
This new bathroom is great, but I'm telling you, the next guy who forgets to flush, I'll fucking kill him.
Got any work?
Not right now, but I'll let you know when something comes up.
Never mind.
Alright then. Catch you later. I'm surprised no one's tried to starting making movies again. I should make a movie. All I'd need is 2 girls and 1 cup. Why the cup, you may ask? Well, so I can drink coffee while getting head, obviously. What the fuck were you thinking?
Fucking voice lines in this mod, man. Oh my god.
Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here.
What do you do around here?
Nothing that concerns you. Not that you'd believe me if I told you.
Come on. You can do better than that.
Fine. This is my time machine. It broke, and I'm trying to fix it.
I hope that you're kidding. I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Oh, what the fuck?
Burn everything.
Alright. You've got my
I'm about to go back in time and kill Hitler.
What do you want? And how do you
Again?
know Brian Virgil?
Yep.
Virgil was a scientist.
Well,
in
at least it
the
never gets
Institute,
old.
right?
Oh hell no.
Did you know him?
It's just annoying as fuck because you have to go through that big ass stone maze.
The FEV program. You know, the
Already
one
done it
responsible
before,
for
so
kidnapping people, turning them into super mutants, and releasing them back into the Commonwealth. That program created the Commonwealth's entire super mutant population. Hundreds of them.
I was standing around a minute ago and there's just a random voice line from the guy upstairs and he's like, I should make a movie. All I would need is 2 girls and 1 cup. Why the cup, you ask? So I could drink coffee while getting head. What were you thinking about?
Something right
The
now.
worst part is, the Institute gained nothing by doing it.
There.
For decades, they threw resources down that FPV
gotta
rabbit
change
hole
that.
while abandoning projects like cybernetics that were showing real promise. Eventually, Virgil had a mental
I'm just
breakdown,
doing my last
destroyed the FPV
screenshots
lab,
for my
and escaped
assignment.
to the
It's done.
Commonwealth.
Hooray.
That was the last I heard of him.
Yeah,
He
it just
must
took
be
all
dead by
fucking
now.
day.
How did you escape the Institute?
I
I'm
used the
on-
distraction created by the Institute's
see here.
hunt for Virgil to make
I'm on page 23?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how insane it is.
up a bogus mission that required my presence on the surface. Allie Fillmore does it all the time, so she can get her nethers twixt over at Fusion City. My mission request was approved almost immediately. I made copies of all my research, and once on the surface, left a small trail to make it look like I had been killed.
What is it you're working on?
I was serious when I said time travel. It's been my life's work. I made a breakthrough on the project while I was still at the Institute.
Okay, so...
When I realized how close we were to actually...
CD... Remove... Directory... Home...
travel. I knew I couldn't let the technology fall into the Institute's hands. That's when I started planning my escape. It was all so simple in theory, but things started going downhill once I reached the Commonwealth. Long story, but ultimately I had to borrow money from a raider gang to keep my research going. When I couldn't pay back the loan, they repossessed my equipment. Of course, the raiders have no idea what to do with this stuff, but the concept of time travel intrigues them, so they let me continue my research here. I figure this is as safe a place as any to hide out from the Institute. Who's gonna look for the most advanced technology ever created by the human race in the basement of a raider strip club on the ass end of the Commonwealth?
So it is possible then?
If you mean time travel, yes. I initiated a dozen successful trips, but then the circuits shorted out and damaged several components. Until I obtain the replacement parts, the time machine is out of commission. Say, you feel like taking a trip back in time? If you can locate the parts for me, I'll let you have a go in the machine.
Absolutely. I'm in.
Here's the list of parts I need. Bring them back to me, and we'll get the time machine operational.
/home, public, list, page own.
I know I can be an asshole sometimes, and I just wanted to let you know that it's just because I love being an asshole. Good talk.
Sales user sales.
I love the voice lines in this mod so much.
Okay. Which one am I looking for? Nope.
I know I can be an asshole sometimes, but I just want you to know, it's because I love being an asshole. Good talk.
Why is it there? Oh, jeez, I gotta erase that then. Okay, so we gotta go.
I'm just gonna mute my chat because he's just gonna continue rambling on by himself. Alrighty, back to the mission.
Oh no. The body can repair tissue damage, but still, too much radiation too quickly can prove no more little kids. There is something nearby. I want to keep it known. You should wait.
Good place to fight. Single brother kill many enemies from here.
Hey.
The Great Divide comes.
Be careful. Violent invasion can result in a variety of injuries.
Good fighting, human. Strong impressed. Strong will find you and smash you down.
What?
The hell was that?
What the?
Incoming fire.
Ain't nothing!
Strong! Die! Die! Die!
Son of a where do ya?
Nothing can beat strong! Tear and crush!
Scared yet?
Strong! Die! Die! Die!
Give you that.
Your actions could result in injury.
Shit! That it? Man, oh, kick you shit! Getting tired? It's unstoppable. Let's get the hell out of here!
Hot potato!
Success are virtually nil. Imminent threat detected.
I win again!
This ain't all.
Now wear your guts around my neck!
What you got left in you?
I would prefer if there was a whole lot less of that. Again, I have survived the hostilities.
That sound, what is it?
Oh god, the sheer amount of explosions and bullets. There's a behemoth over there too. 2 behemoths, fantastic. Let's go fuck them up. Supreme Super Mutant Behemoth. Oh, this will be fun. Where you going, bitch? Oh, he pissed. Oh, he's so mad. Does he just fly off into space? Man. God, that thing scared the hell out of me though. Kinda sad I couldn't loot it. Oh well.
it's stupid, but works, it's not stupid.
Thought I heard fighting. Those mutants trying to get inside
Smash
again?
everything.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're back. Any problems finding those parts?
Not sure I'd call it smooth, but it's taken care of.
Alright, let's get you back in time. But first, I have something to confess. I didn't give you the whole story before about time travel. You see, when the Institute started researching time travel, the goal was to travel back in time to prevent the Great War. But there were competing theories of how time travel worked. Does altering the past carry over into the present? Or does the past just branch off into a new timeline with no effect on the present? Turns out, it's the latter. If the Great War had been prevented via time travel, the Institute in its present form never would have existed. So the time machine wouldn't have been built, making the trip back in time impossible. You see the paradox? Preventing the Great War just creates a new timeline with no effect on the present. When I explained those findings to the Raider crew here, I was devastated, but they were thrilled. Sam remarked, "You mean we can go back in time, do whatever we want, and there are absolutely no consequences?"
I can see where this is going.
After indulging their fantasies of robbing banks and spending the cash at pre-war strip clubs, the crew came up with a money-making scheme. They call it the Hitler Games. It's a revenge fantasy contest. Each contestant puts in 300 caps and takes a video camera back to 1944 Germany. Whoever records the most creative kill of Adolf Hitler wins the prize money. The betting pool, less the Raider cut, was up to 2,100 caps before the time machine broke. If you want in, I'll cover your entry fee since you found the missing parts. You ready to give it a shot?
Lock and load. Let's do this.
Okay, here's the body cam. Just step right over there onto the platform.
Let's go, boys. We're gonna go kill Hitler.
That's it.
Going down. Going down.
Yes.
Alright, boys, let's kill Hitler.
Nice.
Nice dress, dude. Let's fuck him up.
I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
Any problems taking out those Nazis? Let me see how you killed Hitler.
I hardly broke a sweat kicking their asses.
Holy shit! No one's ever murdered Hitler like that before. How did you get him to wear a dress? I don't think anyone's going to top that one. I'm calling it. This round's over. Here's your prize money. You should consider joining the next round in a few weeks. We're doing a Genghis Khan challenge. That's gonna massively fuck with someone's timeline.
Hey, could you give me a hand? I've got 7 dead hookers outside in the alley for Vada's birthday, and we need some help moving them inside. I'm kidding. They don't arrive as
Crazy what happened at
Gotta be an end to this someday.
Heard somebody iced Skelter and his whole damn team.
Hey there.
There's plenty of caps out there for the taking, if you're up for a challenge.
Got any work?
Not right now, but I'll let you know when something comes up.
Never mind.
See you around.
Hey there. Something I can help you with?
Got any work?
Not at the moment, but I'll let you know if something comes up.
I don't need anything.
Got it.
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans.
Hey.
Thanks again for what you did. This changes everything.
Why do we stay here, standing, talking? Look at me, brother. I am super mutant. I am death. Strong find things to take.
Hey, you're back.
Oh, how
Got any work?
wonderful.
Not at the moment. I'll let you know if anything comes up.
Any news around town?
Ran across an XO1 power armor frame last week. Still trying to figure out where it came from.
Your thoughts?
Spend a few years as a covert operative, and a sunny beach just looks like a vulnerable tactical position. I've never found a good way to hide a gun in a bathing suit.
On second thought, forget it.
Okay.
Perhaps we can
Indecisiveness may get you killed one day. Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
I wonder, have they hired a maid? Good job.
Tiny power armor is tiny. It's also got a little vertibird. That's awesome.
I prefer laser weapons myself.
Hey there.
It's a cleaner shot and leaves that memorable ozone smell behind. Hi. Hold up a sec. Is that blood on you? The heck happened?
Keep out of my way.
I don't think Ferals want anything except to kill whatever they run across.
Hi.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
I don't like talking about my past. Did some things I'm not proud of.
Ah, I do so miss shopping expeditions. I do miss the hustle and bustle of a good shopping spree. Ah, the Commonwealth. One big mess after the next.
I know it ain't always easy, but we need to keep up the good work. We were looking for some place to make a new life, so...
You look like a mess. What happened?
Oh, can we stay here?
Been hearing things all day.
Huh? Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you've got.
Here's what I've got.
Well, I think I've officially run the full course for side quests.
This place. Strong thinks it's bad.
Next thing on my list is Nuka World. So we're gonna call it here for tonight. I will be continuing on with Nuka World next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.